Brandon, fight number 6, win number 6, stoppage number 3.
Yeah, finally getting them in a row now, aren't I?
Well, your record is beginning to look like we expect from a kid with the talent that you've got, and the, 8 times national champion. There's that, when you look at these guys that go on to those world levels, even early on, when they say it's hard to stop those journeymen, they're still doing it. Now you're doing it.
Yeah, I reckon years ago when I last boxed, like not my last fight, the ones before they had me little break, I reckon I had the power there, but I was in a different gym and stuff, so it wasn't so much pushed on to punch hard, it was just be clever and just box and win the fight, you know what I mean? And Chris is a bit different for that. He's like more, if you want to make a statement, you got to punch hard, you know what I mean, and be nasty with it. So like now I'm with Chris, I'm punching harder and nastier than I was in my first 3 fights that I had with Everton Red Triangle. I wasn't trying to get people out there. I was just happy to go the rounds. That's sort of what my trainer was just like. Just win the fights. And
I suppose it's not a bad thing, but like you say,
you don't get recognised as much though.
But you also want to put bums on seats.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Performances like I missed the first round, but I came in on the second round.
I've noticed that my fan base has gone up since I've been with Chris as well. Yeah, it's mad. But I think that's because of I'm punching like hard and trying to get people out there and nasty, more entertaining and.
Well, I believe if they're paying, you've got to give them what they want, and I know exactly. We're fickle. The public are very fickle. We want stoppages.
Yeah, if you're selling tickets and stuff to people, it's like robbery selling them tickets to be like, you know what I mean, knowing you're not going to really try and stop someone or get them out of there. So like when I'm selling the tickets, most people will be like, do you think you're going to win this? And I'll try and sell it to them. I'll be like, yeah, he's getting knocked spark out.
But like, Brandon, at this stage of your career, with such a long layoff, we normally, you came back with a hard fight with Ben. Who was the kid that you came back to?
I don't know, the little one. The last one.
Oh yeah, he was a real little guy. Yeah,
but he coming to win as well. Like, Steve come up to me with this one. He was like, he's coming to win, this lad. And I got off and I went home and I was thinking, the fucking last one was coming to win. Know what I mean? Like the way he come in, he weren't messing about.
Well, this kid's got 21 wins, 10 KOs. I think he'd had 8 losses and 2 draws, and he'd only ever been stopped twice prior to tonight. So it was again. Considering your long layoff, it's not perhaps a fight I would normally pick, but I think your coach and your manager all have total confidence in you.
They have more confidence in me than I have myself. Like, I'm a confident person, but they know my abilities more. Like, I'm not one of them people who are like overconfident or like Chris says to me anyway, put it that way, he'll say like, you don't think you're better than you are, because I used to think, I was walking around and I was thinking, am I like not selling as much tickets, not because I must walk around thinking this and that, know what I mean, but like think I'm better than I am. Chris, I said that to Chris, Chris said, you're one of the people who definitely doesn't think, if anything, it's the opposite, where I'm better than I think, or something like that. But like I've only just started sort of realising that, like, because I've had so long off, I won't like put myself in them categories. It was just.
Well, it looks like you're gonna have a few more weeks off now, because you little clash of heads. I think it was in the first round.
Yeah, first round. It was mad. Just seen a little flash, and we were still together. And so all of a sudden, I've just seen a little flash, and all of a sudden we're like holding like this. I was like, someone just jumped in the ring and hit me with a bar on the slide there. Well, what the fuck is stabbing? So then once we come back to, and like we was throwing shots, I was drip, and I was like, no way, because I'd watched a few of Adam's fights before he come in, and there was major head clash, and I said to Chris, he said, do you want any more Vaseline anywhere else? Said me forehead.
Well, let's just say, if anyone wants to know, obviously the referee stopped the fight.
Yeah.
Now like I said, I didn't see the first round, but the second round he was taking a lot of punishment.
He took that in the first though. Like in the first, obviously it started just like a first, but I landed very early, like I did with the other kid in the last fight. I landed clean early to where he was a bit wobbled. So then the rest of the round, every shot I was landing, it was just making
cumulative.
Yeah, and then he had a little rest, but like I could hear his trainer when he come back out. I don't know if it was for the second or the third. It looked like he had sort of like tears
a lot of
in his
people
eyes,
might have thought it was a bit premature, but he was taking unnecessary punishment.
Like the ref said what it was, sort of thing. Like he weren't thrown back.
Yeah.
Like in that round, he didn't throw back. So the round before it, the ref
he
come
was
out
just
and said,
taking a beating.
Yeah, he was bringing a bit to me in the second round, and in that round he come out. I could just hear his coach was just saying, hit him now. Know what I mean? So he weren't throwing at all. He was just happy walking around the ring, taking big left hands, and like big right hands and stuff like that. So yeah, if I was his coach, I would have left him in there. Got him knocked out.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think that would have happened.
Yeah, that's what
you know,
was
if
coming.
it would have continued, I think that he
But
wouldn't have seen the final bell. That's
Steve
for
come in
certain.
and said, I think that was a bit premature as well at first, and I said, you just wanted your money's worth. You just wanted your 6 rounds. You pay me for 6.
I think we might have any books on another show, mate.
That's what I'm saying. So Steve just wanted the 6, but then he come in and the ref spoke to Steve and said it was because he wasn't participating, so he was just dancing around, getting it. But
Oh, so he might be on our show then.
might be, but he said he wasn't participating in the fight. The ref, that was why the ref stopped it. So Steve was like, oh, go on. But yeah, I think Steve wants me to kill people out here. He does. So he comes in, he's like, I don't think that was a ready
Well, I'm not
stoppage.
sure now, because like you say, if it wasn't hard enough to match it before, it's going to be even harder now, because 6 with 3 KOs as a flyweight or super flyweight, whichever division you're going to compete in it, that's serious.
Yeah, it is, like, I'm not fucking messing about, am I? Been out for fucking 4 years, I've got to come in and make a name for myself, but
And the smile's there, mate, again.
yeah, the smile will always be there now. They'll have to change my name to fucking Mr. Smiley. Something like that. I'll have to get that on the back of my shirt to Don the front, Mr. Smiley on the back.
Well, listen, like I say, another great performance by yourself. Rapid hand speed, serious power. I can't wait to see what 2022 brings for you, mate, because you certainly look like a champion in the making.
Yeah, definitely. VIP are going to have a new champion soon.
Brandon, you take care, mate.
See you soon,
Right.
mate.
Oh, do you want to give a shout out to some of your sponsors there?
Yeah, I want to shout out Oracle Betting Tips, boss. I can't. My Sunrise Remedies, boss for your
That's to read upside down, isn't it?
Yeah, I fucking hell. He takes me photos, Belter, Heritage, be flying there after the fight for the chippy. Outline, all these heavy fades, not this one though, because you got COVID, so I couldn't see it today. Then you've got me food, Power Prep, I'm guessing, I'm hoping. Westside CPD helps me with major dough, major wonga. Waterboy, I can't even read that one.
DMS Properties, is that?
Yeah.
Fight Right.
Fight Right, Camper Kings, Nola. Yeah.
Is that the clothing?
Yeah.
And Daord. Is that the kid who's here today, is
Yeah,
it?
he's taking photos then.
Right,
I just want to shout out all my sponsors and say thank you to all of them, and yeah, thanks for all the help.
Well, I think you're just paying him back now.
Yeah, defo.
The Don is back.
Don's back.
Take care, Brandon. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.